6, we are up to 6 great or above episodes in a row. That is crazy. Like, at the start of this season, I did not expect anything like this, because the start was so slow, and not to mention having one really trash garbage episode. But, dude, like, ever since then, they've just been picking it up and finding their stride. And this, even though it is a bit of a drop-off, and it is the weakest of these 6 great episodes, it's still a great episode. There's still much to talk about, so let's not waste any more time and dive right in, shall we? What's up, what's happening, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station, your number one station for anything and everything animation, including 2 superheroes fighting crime on the other side of the world, as well as TV and movies. I stuttered. Oops. I gotta get better at that, sorry. I'm your host, Jackson Small. Welcome back to Miraculous March 4. Let's talk about Season 4, Episode 14, Sentibubbler. Yes, it's the return of another legacy villain, something I literally just said in the last review I hope they stop doing. However, I'm willing to give this one leeway, because they actually went about it in a pretty clever way. That being that they don't just akumatize Nino again. Instead, Bubbler is a Senti monster. That's actually a really clever workaround to the usual tired reakumatization thing that's been happening in this season. So, yeah, legit clever. Props to the writers on that. That's actually a really good twist in there. And the rest of the episode is great as well. This is an episode all about Alia, where Ladybug is only in it for like the final 5 minutes. Yeah, I kid you not. She's barely in this episode, and it actually works. Because this episode is all about Alia proving her worth as not only Marinette's friend, and not only as a great Miraculous hero, but as someone who deserves to be a permanent holder. As we saw in the previous episode that I forgot to talk about, I apologize. It ended with Alia getting to keep the Fox Miraculous for good. Long overdue in my opinion, but better late than never. And in this episode, she proves herself, as she has to transform and detransform multiple times to save energy, but her strategies and her clever planning really shine in this one. So, yeah, I literally cannot say anything more than that. It's an episode where Alia has to figure out the entire situation pretty much entirely by herself without Cat Noir or Ladybug, and she manages to still save the day. She's quickly becoming one of my favorite Miraculous heroes next to Cat Noir. So, without further ado or delay, final thoughts. While it is a tad bit of a drop-off from the previous 5 episodes, it's still yet another strong outing for Season 4. Shadowmoth's plan is genuinely clever. Again, it's showing how the writing is improving this season. For the most part, we'll get to the big problem later. Alia getting to be the star instead of Marinette was a nice change of pace, not to mention proving herself worthy of the Fox Miraculous with a plan even more clever than Shadowmoth's. Love their little cat and mouse game back and forth. It's probably my favorite part of the episode. Bubbler being a Senti monster instead of just akumatizing Nino again is a nice compromise. We get a second Miraculous unification in a row with Pegabug, who has yet another awesome design. Okay, I'll derail again and talk about it because, dude, they are knocking it out of the park with these designs, seriously. So, this one has a nice, big, bold, white cutout in between all the red and black. Not to mention it turns her arms black and white, with black sleeves and white gloves. But my favorite part is especially the legs, because it's not only a cutoff between white and red, it's the red then slowly fading down to white when it gets to the boots. Dude, that is so cool. Seriously. Give a raise to whoever thought of that. That is legit cool. Yeah, the glasses on the mask is a little funny, and the wings are a little much, but rest of it, great. Awesome design. They are absolutely killing it in this department, once again. Sorry, I always have to go off about new designs in this show, because they just keep knocking it out of the park, dude. Cat Noir's battle with Sentibubbler, yes, he actually gets to do something this episode, was pretty good, and the ending is absolutely wonderful. It's wonderful, it's sweet, it's touching. It's once again proving why Marinette and Alia are the best of friends. So, if I have all this positive stuff to say, why am I calling it a drop-off from the previous 5 episodes? Well, because of a few stupid decisions in the writing. Cat Noir mostly gets shafted, yet again, and even has a cringe angst moment. Yeah, my boy's not getting no justice. Like, yes, he gets to have a fight with Sentibubbler, but then, Shadow Moth being Shadow Moth shuts it down immediately. Bummer, my dude just keeps getting whacked left and right. The pet spider getting its own separate bubble makes absolutely no sense. Why? Why, when you capture the entire family and about to send them off into space, do you decide to give their pet spider its own bubble? Like, it actually has some kind of significance in the story. That just seems stupid to me. And the nightmare sequence in the beginning, while effectively creepy, and having a neat cameo from Cat Blanc, is ultimately just filler to drive Marinette bonkers for the sake of the plot. Yeah, that whole opening part, you could have cut that out and it pretty much changes nothing. Besides that though, this episode's still excellent, and seeing Rena Rouge getting the main spotlight again was so refreshing. Sure, the writing could have been better, but it's still a pretty fun watch nevertheless, and it's the 6th great episode in a row for Season 4. If it keeps this up, it might just dethrone Seasons 3 and 2. Honestly, it's been such a great season so far, dude. I am genuinely impressed. So, with all that said, let's get down to the final verdict. My final verdict for this episode is going to be an 8 out of 10. Yes, I'm giving it an 8, because I'm still calling it a great episode, but the writing does make some stupid decisions, and because of that, it is the weakest of these 6 episodes so far. Will we make it 7 in a row with the next review? Well, you'll have to find out next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more Miraculous videos like this almost every single day. Stay tuned because we still have a good bit to go with Miraculous Season 4. And I will see you guys next time when we dive into Season 4, Episode 15, Glaciator 2. Really hope it's not like Stormy Weather 2 where we might be in trouble. See you next time.